close your eyes and take a moment to take 3 deep cleansing breaths and just come into this practice with a clear mind. Feel the power of air moving around you and in you. Just breathing is such a beautiful thing. Feel your feet on the ground, your palms on your lap. Relax your shoulders, straighten your spine. And then bring your chin towards your chest and start to make little half circles, rocking your neck a little side to side. Going nice and slow to start us off. Got any tension or tightness in your shoulders and your neck? And then we'll come back through center. Sit nice and tall. Lift your chin back up to neutral. And let's take our arms out, spread out your fingers out nice and wide. Anchor your feet to the ground. And then we're just going to kind of move. You can lower your arms. You don't have to keep them up high. And just kind of twist it out as if you're shaking out your arms. This always feels good. It's kind of childlike to swing your arms around. And you can do this standing if you want to stand. It's a good way to kind of get blood pumping. Just to swing. And when you've had enough of this, just come back, slow it down, and bring your hands back to your lap or beside you. And again, sit tall, wiggle in your seat to make sure your spine is nice and long. And now we're going to do inhales through the front. So you're going to reach your hands straight out in front of you, and then up and back for a little back bend. Keep your chin tucked, and then exhale, lower the arms. Hands to your lap or beside you. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Think about expanding on the inhale, back bending, heart and chest lift. Exhale, contracting the muscles in your abdominal area. And back up. Move nice and smooth up and down. You can add in your feet here if you like. We can inhale, lift the heels off the ground and come onto your tippy toes. And exhale, lower the heels and lower the arms. Just creating a little bit of a pattern. Trying not to rush it. That's the hard part. We're always trying to go so fast, but I want you to match your breath with the movement. So the inhale should last as long as it takes to get your arms up. The exhale should last as long as it takes to lower your arms and lower your heels. And even I try to rush through it, and I know better, and I still hurry, next thing, next thing. I think that's how we live our lives. Enjoy the moment. Be here with your practice. Let's do 2 more. And when you finish that last one, just bring your hands back to your lap. Sit nice and tall. Take your right ear to your left ear to your left shoulder, and your right ear is gonna come up. You can add in your hand if you want. You can take your left hand to the right side of your head. You can also take the right arm behind you. It kind of drops down your right shoulder some. They're all options. Good. Let's lift our head back up and switch sides. Lean your right ear to your right shoulder. You can add in the right hand over here on the left side of your head. You can also put your left arm behind your back. Breathe and release it. Let's roll out our shoulders up, down, back, any way that feels good. Just shrug them out. One more time around. And then we'll sit to the edge of our chair and lift your right knee up. Bring your right knee and give it a couple pulses in. Just kind of make some space there in the hip. Maybe you want to draw a little circle with your knee. Warm up the hip area. You can also hold behind the knee crease if that feels better. Sometimes I like that better than holding the knee. Short arms. And just make some movement in your right hip. And then we'll settle that one down. Sit back nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Let's try the other side. Bring your left knee up. Hold the knee front or behind. Bring it in. Give it a couple pulses towards you. Things circle side to side. Just explore this hip, this side. My one hip works better than the other hip, so you have to be careful. If one side doesn't do it, just watch out. Don't try to force anything. Good. Now let's lower left leg. And start by just leaning back into our chair. Reach your arms up as you lean back. See if you can float your feet off the ground as you lean back. Exhale, bring your hands to your knees, feet to the ground. Tuck your chin in. And we're going to do that again. So we're going to lift the arms up. Maybe lift the feet an inch off the ground. Reach back. So you feel a little core work here. Exhale, hands back to your knees, chin towards your chest, feet grounded. Inhale up, float the feet, reach the arms. Exhale, hands to your knees, lean forward, breathe. One more time, reach your arms back, float your feet, maybe bring your knees together. It's harder. And exhale the hands to your knees, feet to the ground. Slide forward into a fold. Once you get there, if you want to do a little rock, anything that feels good, maybe you want to stay still. Maybe you want to sway. Good. Now, when we come out of this, we're going to press our feet into the ground. Look forward. Slide your hands up your legs, roll your shoulders back. Take your right arm out to the right side. We're going to do a side stretch to the left. Right arm reaches over to the left side. And then exhale, lower the right arm down. Reach both arms up. Exhale, both hands down to the knees. Slide forward, forward fold. Inhale, slide your hands back up. Back to neutral. Lift your left arm out to the left side. Reach up and over to the right. And then lower that arm down. Reach both arms up from the front. Exhale, hands to your knees, chin towards your chest, slide down, forward fold. Inhale, rise back up. Right arm goes out and over to the left. Lower the right hand back to your lap. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, fold. See, we're creating this pattern. Inhale, lift up. Arms come back up. Exhale, both hands down. Left arm goes out to the left side. Reach up and reach over. Exhale, lower left arm down. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, fold. Hands to the knees or reach straight down. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, arms down. Right arm out to the right side. Inhale, reach it up, reach it over. Exhale, lower right arm. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slide up. Both arms to the sky. Exhale, arms down. Left arm reaches out and up and over. And lower. Good. Close your eyes. Take 3 conscious breaths here. I want you just to breathe, feel, notice, observe. Slow it down. Connect back with your body. Good. And when you're ready, open your eyes if they're closed, and we're just going to shake out your knees, kind of opening and closing them. Knees come together, knees go apart. To the little butterfly wings. Good. This feels good to me. I hope it feels good to you. And now we'll keep the knees apart going out away from you. I'm kind of on the edges of my feet. So you can either, it might be better if you widen them to get to the pinky edge, the knife edge of your feet. So your knees are out wide on the edges. And then we're going to take a little side stretch over to the right. And then we're going to windmill to the other direction. And just take your time. Big breaths. Breathing aids in digestion, sending oxygenated, rich blood to your organs, especially your large and small intestines. They need this. When you've had enough, just bring your hands back to your knees and we'll sit tall. I'm going to turn, I know you can't see my feet. I'm going to bring my feet back to the ground here so that I'm stable. So I was here, now I'm bringing my feet down, knees still out. And we're going to take our hands and interlace them, thumbs point up. And then now we're going to flip our palms and your thumbs are going to point down. Stretch out your arms, tuck your chin towards your chest, and then inhale both arms over your head. Exhale, bring it forward, tuck your chin towards your chest, squeeze your abdominal muscles in, And then reach back up. Push out. If this is too much on your hands, the other really good thing is you can hold a washcloth or any sort of towel, dish towel, any of these things work. I'm a firm believer, use what you have around your house. There's so many good yoga tools that you can play with. A pillow, a blanket, any of those things can enhance your practice. Feel your abdominal muscles like you're doing sit-ups here. And again, when you've had enough of, you're like, man, how many is she going to make us do? Just know all this is optional. You do as many as you want, take a rest, come back, do some more. I think that feels like enough for me. So I'm going to slow down, release my hands, bring them to my lap. Sit straight spine. Catch your breath. Now we're going to take the right arm out to the right side and bring it across over here to your left knee. Lean your chest forward so your shoulders come over your left side. And then lift your shoulders back up. Right hand goes back to the right leg. Left arm lifts up. Bring it across to your right leg. Lean your shoulders over the right side. All right, we'll come back up. These are just options, okay? So you can stay doing what we just did, hands on the knees, or you can come down further. So I'm gonna take my right arm out, bring it over here to the left leg, and see if I can slide down a little deeper. Maybe I can put my hands on the ground, not just hold your leg somewhere. And slowly bring yourself back up. Hands back on one hand on each leg. Left arm swings out and across. So we're taking this big swing over here. Hold on to your left leg and slide down. Maybe you can't reach on this side. Just go as far as it feels comfortable. Now come back up through center. Straighten out your legs, lean back, and just do a couple kicks. Hopefully your feet aren't too long that you can't do it. Maybe even lift your feet up and circle your ankles. And circle them the other ways. And then we'll lower our feet down with our knees straight and our legs nice and wide as far as we feel comfortable today. All right, take your arms out to a T. So I'm sitting on my tailbone, basically, right at the edge of the chair. Take my arms out to a T, star pose. And we're gonna do a couple twists here. So your left hand is gonna go behind your back when we twist to the left. So take your right hand to your left shoulder, left hand behind you, back out through center. Now we're gonna twist to the right. Left hand goes to right shoulder, right hand behind you. And center. Exhale, lower both arms. Inhale, twist to the left shoulder, center, twist to the right shoulder, center, lower the arms. Inhale, twist to the left, center, twist to the right, and center, lower the arms. We're going to add on here. Inhale, arms out to a T. Now twist and touch your left leg. Center, twist to the right. And center, Lower the arms. Inhale. Right hand to left leg, left hand either back, or you can hold it out. You don't have to hold the back if this is too much. Come back through center. Twist to the right. Tuck your chin in as you twist. Center. Lower the arms. Inhale. Twist to the left. Center. Twist to the right. Center. Lower. One more round. We got this. Inhale. Twist to the left. Center. Twist to the right. And center. Lower the arms. Bend your knees. Bring them back in. Soles of your feet touch the ground. Sit nice and tall. And now we're going to do our little Sufi circles, moving your chest around in a way that feels good. Oh, my squeaky chair. That's not my bones, if you can hear that. I need to go back and watch these videos to see if you can hear my chair. All right, now move in the opposite direction. So circle back around, go a different way. All right, now we're going to come back forward. Hands on your knees, bend your elbows, come into a flat back. So see how straight you can get your back. And then we're going to take our right hand down, tap the floor, bring your right hand back to your right knee. Reach down, tap your left hand to the floor, and just take little taps. Even if you can't touch the floor, just reach like you're about to. Good. Looking good, guys. All right, now take your hands back to your knees. Lift your chest up. Cactus your arms. Twist to the right and left, spiraling it out. Working off all the yummy Thanksgiving things we had. Getting our digestive going. I think I'm going to name this burning mala, burning off excess things that we've eaten, help and aid in digestion. Good. If you're getting dizzy, always try to stare at one spot. We don't want you getting loopy. When you've had enough of the twist with your arms, take them back, your hands back to your knees. Big breath in through the nose, and then exhale, slide down into a wide-legged fold. You can keep your hands on your knees or both hands on the ground. Take what you like. And we'll just breathe here for 5 breaths. If you need to, keep your head up. If you like, you can also tuck your chin towards your chest and look under your chair. It's a deeper fold. Careful with that if you got blood pressure issues. If you're high or low, don't take your head below your heart. We want to keep the head up. Awesome. When you're ready, take your hands back to your knees. Look forward. Lift up the shoulders. Toe heel your feet together. Sit back to the edge of your chair. Lift up your right knee, lift up your left arm. Kick out your right foot. So left arm's high, right leg's out. And then lower your right heel. We're going to take a twist. Left hand goes to the outside of your right leg. Keep in mind, this is a big twist, so be careful with your back. You can take your right hand behind you and bind it. You may feel some hamstring stretch here. All right, when you're ready, lift up. Reach your left arm back up, reach your right leg back up, and then lower both. Good. Let's try the other side. Left foot rises, and reach up your right arm. Left leg goes out. So stretch from fingers to toes, and then exhale, lower your left heel. Bring your right arm across your lap to the left leg. You could hold on with the palm or palm facing towards the left. Left hand can bind behind you, or you could take it out. Yummy stretch here. When you're ready, lift back up your right hand, lift up your left leg, and lower down. Lift up both arms and fold over both legs. Bring your hands up and all the way back to Samasthiti, sitting back tall. Inhale your right knee up. Take your arms with you, both arms up to the sky. Exhale, lower your right knee as you lower your both arms. Inhale, left knee up. Lift the arms with the knee and lower. Right knee. Lower. Left knee. Lower. Right knee. And lower. One more to the left. Inhale, left knee. And lower. Take your hands behind your back. Anchor your feet to the floor. Take a chest opener. So either hold the sides of the chair. Those are always good. Or you can interlace your hands or hold your shirt. Push your chest forward. Shoulders come back. And see if you can get a little stretch right here in your deltoids and your pectoral muscles, maybe shoulders. Okay, option if you're holding your hands to lean slightly forward. So you can lean forward. Keep your feet grounded. Look a couple feet in front of you. Now with your hands bound, release them and take your arms out as if you're flying into our thunderbolt, like lightning bolt shape. And then exhale, let it go, fall your hands towards the ground. Big stretch throughout your back here. All right, slowly rise back up, take your time. Lift up one knee, lower, lift up the other and lower. Just do a couple knee lifts to work out the hips. Good. Now we're going to rock forward and back. Couple times. Make sure you give yourself some space back here that you're not sitting to the very back of the chair. Good. One more, lean forward. And then slide your arms back out into that thunderbolt. Chest lifts up some, like you're flying here. Reach out as far as you can. press into the soles of your feet and then stand up nice and tall. Lower the arms down. Shake it out, grab a sip of water if you need to. We will do some standing postures. Cut off the head here. So I want us to start by just standing behind our chair, feeling balance in both legs, balance in the hips, so one hip's not, doing all the work. See if you can spread out your toes, make a little space in between your toes. Good. Now, if this hurts the tops of your feet, please be careful. We don't want you to cause additional pain, but just try it. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't, I'll give you another option. So we're going to take the right foot and just step it back, tuck your toes under so that it opens up the top of your right here, the top of your foot, and you feel a little bit of a hip flexor. So you're just going to take the right foot, tuck the toes under, hold onto the chair, lean your shoulders back as if there's like this giant beach ball, one of those big exercise balls are behind you. So you should feel a little tug on the top of your foot if you're doing that. The other option is just to tuck your toes under, so just stepping back your right foot. Or you can keep your toenails flat on the ground. All right, now bring the right foot back. Shake it out a bit. We'll do the other side. Left foot goes back. Lean your shoulders back, belly's forward. Chin is slightly tucked, so it's not your head's not falling backwards. Good. Now bring your left foot back in. We're going to adding some arms to this. Right leg goes back. Left arm goes up. Still with me? Bring your left hand down, right foot back. Left foot goes back, right arm goes up. Lower, left foot back. So you can stay right there, or you can come and add on with me. I'm going to step back just a bit so I got a little bit more space here. Step back your right foot, toes tuck under. I'm going to hold on with my right hand, lift the left arm up, and then lean forward. So extending out, left arm, right leg. Ooh, and then lower. See if you can get this. Left foot goes back, right arm goes up, lean forward, lift off the back left leg. And then lower. Let's try it again. You guys got this. Left arm, right leg. Try to make your back nice and flat and long. Stretch out from fingers to toes. Let's try it on the left. Left foot goes back. Right arm goes up. Lean into it. Good job. Now step it back to downward facing dog. We'll stay here to rest and recover after that stretch. Take 3 nice, long, gentle breaths. Good. When you're ready, we'll walk back to the chair. Back forward. Step back your left foot. This time, don't tuck your toes under. Just step back so the whole sole of your foot is on the ground. Toe heel your right foot out just a bit so you've got a little bit more width, not your feet on top of one another. And we're going to lean forward, coming into a flat back. We call this pyramid pose. So I don't know if you can tell, but Left foot's back, my left toes are slightly pointed to the side. Then when you come down, you can come onto your elbows, your forearms. You could even make a little pillow and rest your head. You need more, you can always flip the chair around, come lower. All right, now we're going to move into a twist. And we're going to keep the left hand on the chair, either the top of the chair or the seat of the chair, and take your right arm up. Revolve pyramid. That's really nice. Take your right hand back down. We're going to do this 2 more times. Inhale, open and twist. Exhale, lower. Inhale, open and twist. Exhale, lower. Now step your left foot in, bend your knees, rise up, both arms up, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, hands down. Step back your right foot. Again, create some space, some width between your legs. And then we'll come into our flat back, hinge forward, hands to the seat of the chair or the back of the chair. See if you can adjust so that your left hip is not sticking out further than your right hip. So your pelvis is neutral. Just trying to get the hips in line. It may not go exactly perfect, but just see where you can explore there. Should feel a little tug in the back of your left knee. So keep that in mind that we don't want to lock out that part where the ligaments are. Those don't want to overstretch. All right, now we're going to come into that twist. So right hand's going to stay down. Left arm's going to reach up. And lower your left arm back down. Do this 2 more times. Inhale, lift up the left arm, reach up, reach back. And lower. One more, inhale, reach up. And lower. Step your right foot in, bend your knees, rise back up, mountain all the way to the sky. Exhale the hands down to downward facing dog. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, hands to the seat of the chair or the back of the chair, doesn't matter. And we'll step back to downward dog. Good, now rise up, walk forward. Reach both arms up, mountain. Exhale, hands down. We're going to do a version of dancer pose next, which works your quads. So you can decide if this is too much and you don't want to do it, that's okay. But all you're going to do is kneel. I'm going to use my left leg first because that's easiest the way I'm facing. You're going to put your knee on the chair. Okay. Now I'm going to walk back my right foot. So I've got my left knee on the chair and walk back my left. And then I'm going to lean back. And if you want, you can add in reaching your right arm up. And then lowering. Keeping your left knee on the chair, we're going to take a side stretch over it. So right arm goes over. Oh, this is a big one. Reaching. So making this rainbow, back of the chair reaching your right arm over your head, pointing your fingers towards the back of the chair. And lower. Let's switch sides. Put my right knee on the seat of the chair. Start with just walking back my left foot so I can get a back bend here. So left arm goes back, stretches the front of your body. And then lower, step in your left foot so it's not so far back again. And then we're going to reach over to the side. And lower. Release that, shake it out. And now let's do a little balance. You can come directly behind your chair for this one. And we're going to put weight into your left foot, lift your right foot behind you. So you're a bird. Pelicans standing on one foot. And then see if you can bring your hands, one hand, maybe two, to balance on just one foot. This takes a lot of core strength to do this. It's okay if you wobble. And then when you're ready, set it down, shake it all off, especially that left leg. And then stand tall again, shoulders down, heads up. And bend your left knee, bring your left foot behind you. And see if you can create some balance with a little bird pose here. Flamingo, that's what it looks like, one of those flamingos. They sit there and eat the pink fish and turn pink. Good. When you're ready, shake that all off. And now we're going to go into tree on the side. So you're going to take your right foot out and then place your right foot somewhere along your left leg. You can keep your big toe down. You can slide it up the leg. And again, you can practice a little balance by taking one hand or two hands, arms up, any way that feels good. And just play around with a little balance here. Chair's there if you need it to catch you. Slow, deep breathing as you balance. When you're done, shake it off. Don't worry about that side. That side's done. And then we'll try the left side when you're ready. So anchor down your right foot. Lift up your left foot off the ground and place your left foot somewhere on your right leg. Bring your shoulders back and your head up. Straighten your spine and work on good quality breathing. Try to breathe in and out of your nose. Ah, very nice. When you're ready, touch it back down, shake it all off. We're going to do one goddess pose. You can stand directly behind your chair. I'm just going to turn this way so you can see my feet. Toes point out away from me. And then we're going to drop down and bend your knees. And I just want you to kind of rock a little side to side here. If it hurts your knees, come straighten the legs. But if you can, try to bend the knees and sway, rock, whatever feels good. You may notice that if right as you squat, these legs, the leg muscles, the quadriceps, your glutes, your calves, everything, even your shins are firing off. Think about every time you walk up and down stairs. When I was with my family yesterday, you know what the biggest complaint was? Stairs. Like, we got to buy a house that doesn't have stairs. No. See if we can do a couple drop downs, couple squats. This is the movement your knees do when they go up and down stairs. When you've had enough, just come back to standing. Toe heel your feet back together. We'll stand in our Tadasana Pose. Fingers spread apart, thumbs pointing away from you, shoulders down and your head's up. And take 3 conscious breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. We'll come back and have a seat. We're going to do Pigeon Pose or Figure 4 pose to release any tension in our hip sockets there. I just happen to have a stool here, so if you have one, you can always use these things. But what we're going to do is put your right ankle on top of your left knee, or like I said, if you have a stool or something that you could put it open, you just open the knee out to the side. So notice how the rotation went out to the side. That's what we're looking for. So again, you can put it here, stool, or even crisscross at the ankles. I'm just going to show you this, so if you ever want to do it at home with another chair or an ottoman here. And then you're going to bring yourself forward. Shoulders are coming forward. Your spine is nice and straight and long. And you'll feel a little stretch here. Modify as needed. If one hip doesn't do it, take it easy on that side. Don't go so far. Maybe don't even lean back. Now gently lift back up, and we're going to take the twist now. So your left hand's going to go to your right knee. Turn your head, if that's okay, and your neck to the right shoulder. Straighten your spine, sit nice and tall for this, and just turn your torso to the right. You can use your right hand to hold the back of the chair to help you out. Now come back through center. Lean back, straighten out the right leg, give it a couple of kicks, whatever you need to do. Send blood flow back to the right foot. And then shake that leg out. Lean back and we'll do the other side. Again, I'm just showing you how to do it on something with the foot raised. You can also put it here or crisscross at your ankles. Sit nice and tall again. Start with your spine lengthened out. Bring your shoulders forward, keeping your back straight. Hold on wherever you feel comfortable. There you go. Now breathe. Good job. Slowly begin to lift your chest up. Straight spine. Right hand to left knee. Left hand to behind you or on the chair. Inhale, twist. Exhale, deepen the twist. Gently come back through center. Shake out your leg. And then for the last pose, you can come into a forward fold. Again, if you had an ottoman, you want to just reach for your toes, that's fine. We'll take a stretch up with both arms. And exhale, fold over your legs. And slowly rise back up. Take your time. Roll out anything else you need to move or wiggle out. And then get comfortable if you want to put your feet up and rest for a little bit of a meditation. You have a blanket nearby, you want to wrap yourself up, that's fine too. Begin to open your senses. Notice the sound of your breath. Notice the temperature of the air on your skin. Feel your belly moving. Notice all the surfaces you are touching with your body, the floor, the chair, whatever it is that you're touching. And see if you can let go and let that surface that you're touching support you. Inhale. And exhale, relax just a little deeper. Feel all the forces of nature within you, the power of water inside you, flowing like tides, flowing like your emotions. Feel the fire within you, your tapas, your courage, your heart, place where passions and emotions come from. Feel the power of air, your breath, your breathing. Feel the space that you are made of, the container that holds your mind and your consciousness. And just for a moment here, create some space in your mind. Yoga is here to help bring us back into balance, to homeostasis, back into our natural state. Our bodies get wound up by different external things and internal things, but by learning to control our breath and our mind, you can learn to control some of the inner workings of your body. Slowly start to come back awake. Make some movements again. Bring yourself out of this state of relaxation back into this moment. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Rotate your ankles and your wrist. And then come back and sit nice and tall. We'll bring your thumbs to your third eye, you're in between your eyebrows. May there always be peace and love in your thoughts. Then your thumbs travel to your lips. May there always be peace and love in your words. And then the thumbs travel to your heart. May there always be peace and love in your heart. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. Namaste.